Hello gamers, welcome back to Beyond the Emulator with your host Dylan. In today's episode we're going to be testing Retrosend, a version of LocalSend that allows sharing files from any device over Wi-Fi. We will be transferring a ROM from my Trimui brick using NextUI 6.9 to a modded NextUI 6.9 Redux that was created by the same developer that provides you music player and video player packs in the Pak Store using NextUI. This will include downloading the PSP EMU for playability. We will also be testing the screen recorder that is included within the modded NextUI 6.9 on my Trimui Smart Pro here, which just went blank. And lastly, we will then retrosend that same file over to Gladiator, Knulli Gladiator 2 on my TSP and test them all for gameplay. So you can see I've got Gladiator 2, I've got a brick over here actually playing music player. So without keeping you in suspense, let's get started. And lastly, if you enjoy these tutorials, please like and subscribe to my page. And again, thank you and enjoy. Folks, so what we've got here is I've got NextUI Redux. And I'm going to show you a trick real quick of adding PSP pack to it and then actually transferring a file from a NextUI firmware on my brick over so we could check out the testing. And then as well as we're going to do a retrosend over to Knulli, which is over here. So let's go to Tools, and actually what we're going to do is we're going to do one more feature. We're going to record this. So there's a record button here, and now it started recording. We're going to actually watch that come back. So we're going to go to the Pak Store. We're going to go to Browse. We're going to go to File Management, I believe, because we're going to need Retrosend. And then we're also going to need the emulator for the PSSPP, or PSP. And in the background on my brick, I'm using the music player, as you can see. Which seems to have gotten blank here, but we took a screenshot. Music plays, but I cannot get, there we go. It is actually select and A. We're going to go back. We'll put that over there with the screen art. So we've gotten Retrosend, and we're going to emulators. We're going to install that. If you press X, you can actually see the speed there. And we've got Knulli Gladiator over here, just basically running through some screensavers of games that I have already installed. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get out of this Pak Store, and we're going to go ahead and go to Tools again, Retrosend. We're going to go ahead and get out of the music player, start and hold. And what I've got located on here, let's go up to PlayStation Portable. These are the list of games that I have. Let's just go with Mega Man Maverick Hunter. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Tools on my brick. We're going to go over to Retrosend. We're going to be doing a send. We're going to go ahead and locate that ROM. Go to PlayStation Portable. Oops, not showing it's there. Let's see if we keep going. Might be further down. Not sure why it's not being listed. We're going to continue to go up. Not sure why it's not listed. There it is, Mega Man. We're going to select it. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to the NextUI, and we're going to go ahead and open up Retrosend. We're going to receive. And we're going to go ahead and press Y. It identifies it's the KURBY, Kirby. That's what this device is going to be. We're going to go ahead and do select. And you'll see incoming transfer. And now we're going to go ahead and drop this down. We don't actually have a folder, it looks like, I don't believe. Let's go ahead and see if there's a file. There we are. We're going to do start for saving. And we're going to actually open it first. Open it. Start to save. Now it's receiving the file. So right now it's sending the file from the brick to NextUI Redux. While we're there, waiting for the file to be transferred, let's go ahead and go to Knulli. I don't currently have the game as well. It's not listed here, I believe. I don't have Mega Man, so we'll go ahead and have that. So to get to that, it'll be under Tools. There'll be Retrosend right here. We're at about 12%. We'll let that run its course. It says once transfer complete, one says failed. So what we're going to do is let's go ahead and press OK on the complete sided. Let's go ahead and get out of this program. There we go. Doesn't look like it listed it, so it must have failed. We're going to go ahead and attempt this again. We're going to do a send. We're going to go ahead and locate that file again. PlayStation Portable. Mega Man. We're going to go over here back to Retrosend. We're going to receive it. We're going to go ahead and do a send. We're going to go select. It's going to go A to accept. We're going to go down to find out where that folder is. Right there. We're going to go A to open. We're going to go start to save. This will be our second attempt for a same file. Devices are literally right next to each other. As you notice, one of them still has the same name because we didn't close out Retrosend on the NextUI, but on the NextUI Redux, we actually got out of the program and re-added, so now it changed the name to Brash Candicoot. So it seemed to have failed again. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open it one more time. And we're going to do a smaller file. As you can see, the name changed because I got out of the program. This one stays the same. So what we're going to do is we are going to do actually a send, again from the brick. We're going to do a smaller file this time around. So we're going to do a Game Boy game. We'll go ahead and hit Black Castle. And we're going to go ahead and do a receive. We're going to go ahead and press send. Select. It's going to accept it. We're going to go down here to Game Boy. We're going to go ahead and open it, and we're going to save it. And the file's complete, because it's a very small file. Could be my Wi-Fi that was having an effect. So, now if I go ahead and get out of this, let's go ahead and do, it's not seeming to have listed my programs. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Menu. We're going to go ahead and turn off Record. We're going to do a reboot. And we're going to see where that program's going. This one here, we've got it complete. So we'll go ahead and get out of it. Okay, by doing the reboot, it actually added the Game Boy and the Sony PlayStation Portable. So it actually did it twice. So it was there. It did not error out. It actually did send the file. It just wasn't showing the correct speeds. If we go up to Game Boy, there's Black Castle. So if I go ahead and press A, loads right up. As well, if I go to PlayStation Portable, we've got two of them. We'll have to get rid of one of them, but if I go ahead and click on it, opens up the PPSSPP emulator. We'll go ahead and open it. We'll go ahead and check out the settings. So right now, 1x resolution, full screen, VSync, replace textures, frame skipping is actually at 3. Alternative speed is disabled. Disable culling should be checked. There's lazy textures checked. Up to 2 on the buffer graphic commands. CPU texture upscaler is XBRZ. The anisotropic filtering, they've got it at 8 times. I usually go at 16. We'll go with the frame counter. We'll leave these settings as they are. And the game boots up. So basically we transferred it from the brick over to the NextUI Redux. We're going to go ahead and just do a save here. We're going to go ahead and get out of it. So exit menu. As you can see, there's cheats. There's the cheats listed. It's already on the cheat database. And it's running PPSSPP 1.19. Nice. So now basically we are going to send from NextUI Redux this particular PlayStation Portable game, Mega Man, over to Knulli. So let's go down to Tools. We're going to go to Retrosend. We're going to go over here to Knulli. We're going to go to Retrosend. Get it booted. We're going to send a file. So now we're going to go ahead and locate that game. There it is. Basically they're the same. We're just going to go ahead and take the first one. It looks like the file got shorted, so we're definitely going to delete that one. We're going to select that. This one's going to receive it, which is listening. This one we're going to go ahead and send. Identifies the other device. We're going to go select. Now we're over here at Knulli. We're going to go ahead and press accept. Now it's going to want to locate that file folder. I'm going to scroll down to their files of ROMs. There it is, PSP. We're going to go ahead and open it. And then basically we're going to go ahead and press start. So now the transfer is being done from NextUI Redux to Knulli Gladiator. And we know what the size should be, about and the file is actually transferring rather quickly here. Transfer's been complete. We press A. Go ahead and get out of it. On Knulli, press A to get out of this one. We'll put NextUI Redux up here for a second, and then we'll go back to that for a feature. Let's go ahead and do a game settings, update the game list. Now we're going to go over to my PSP, and there's Mega Man. So if I were to go ahead and press A, I'm going to go ahead and scrape it. Go ahead and select it. So basically what we did is we did a retrosend, sending it from the brick to NextUI on the brick to NextUI Redux, and from NextUI Redux to Knulli Gladiator. So there we go with the video. I go ahead and press select. If I go to my menu, I do not have any saves. If I go over here, I already actually have a save, so I can go ahead and press load. Sometimes the buttons seem to be reversed. We're going to go ahead and do continue. And both of them are loaded. And I'm actually plugging into the brick right now. And we're going to go ahead and locate that game so you'll actually see it. I already have a save spot. We'll go ahead and load that. See, so we've got them over here. Got them booted here. And basically all of them are running off the same game. So what we're going to do is, let's go ahead and get out of this. Let's go ahead and get out of this, out of the Knulli, out of the NextUI on the brick. We're going to go ahead and exit out of NextUI Redux one last time. And I'm going to show you this little feature from the beginning. We're going to go to Tools. We should be able to go to Media Player. No files. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and locate that file. There's the files that were being recorded earlier. So what we have to do is go to Video Player. We're going to go to Library, which will open up recordings. And basically here's an example that I just showed you at the front end. I went to the Pak Store. I browsed. We went to File Management, and you can see the rest of it, how it goes. So there you go. Gives you an example of how Retrosend works, as well as how the video recorder on NextUI Redux works. Again, thanks for watching, and from Beyond the Emulator, happy gaming.